Today we're going to talk about the power of a prophet. Before we talk about that, I want you to go down below and click the subscribe button. Click the subscribe button and don't forget to select the like button as we go through this video. The power of a prophet. When I talk about a prophet, I know in business you have a profit and loss, and you have a profit and loss statement that states how much you made versus if you lost that year or made a profit. That's not what I'm going to be talking about today. Today, when I'm talking about the power of the prophet, I'm talking about the power of leaving things better than you met them. If everything that you do and in every area of your life, you apply this principle, the power of a prophet, you will realize you'll start seeing blessings in many areas of your life that you have never seen blessings before. Let's illustrate what the power of a prophet is. You're renting a house or renting an apartment. The power of a prophet is making sure that you keep that house or apartment clean. You clean the refrigerator, you clean the kitchen, you clean the floors, you clean every bit of it as if it was your very own home. If you were to leave and move on to a different house or move on to your own home or move to a different apartment, that apartment should look, or that house should look as clean as you came in, or even better, because you have added to it instead of taking away from it. That is the power of a prophet. When you come into a relationship or when you come into a friendship, it's not one-sided. It's not just one person doing everything, but you're contributing to that friendship. You're contributing to that relationship as well. So if you leave or you move on, you leave it better than you met it before. When you go to school and your teacher gives you an assignment and you do the assignment, you do it with a spirit of excellence. You make sure you put your name on it. You put the date on it. You answer all the questions. You make sure there's no scuff marks. You make sure she could read or he can read what you're doing, because you want to leave back the power and applying the power of a prophet. When you go to church or when you go to any public place and you have trash or anything like that, you pick it up and you put it in the trash container, because the fundamental fact is you want to leave back the power of a prophet. When you get a car and you have a car, you keep it clean. You clean it out. You take it and you wash it regularly. You clean out the inside. You get it detailed every now and again, and you make it look good, because the key fundamental fact is you cannot pray and expect a blessing of something better if you're not learning how to take care of what you already have. I'm going to repeat that. You cannot get a blessing for something better if you are not learning to take care of what you already have. You cannot graduate if you don't learn to appreciate and to learn to understand the blessings where you already are. If you don't learn to apply the power of a prophet to every area of your life, then you're not going to see increase in those areas. Those areas will diminish instead of grow. If you want to truly see growth, you want to apply the power of a prophet and use and look at every single instance, every relationship, every situation you're in as a blessing. You are truly blessed to be a blessing. And if you look at it that way, you will treat everything with respect and you will learn to leave everything better than you met them. You see, the power of a prophet is when you go into the grocery store and the cashier is having a bad day, and you go out of your way to make sure that they feel comfortable. You go out of your way to crack a joke or to ease the situation, because you just want to leave back a profit. You want to leave back an atmosphere that they could thrive in, even if it's just for that moment, even if it's just for that space in time, so that they could feel great, so that they could smile again. And if you go out and you do that in every single situation, you will bring about love, you bring about grace, you bring about peace, you bring about joy into the situation. You see, we all rise to the same sunrise, but we all see it from a different horizon. What I'm saying there is that we all have something that we're dealing with. No matter how calm or how flustered somebody may look, they're going through something. And if we ease that burden, if we learn to pour love, if we learn to pour in grace, if we learn to pour in hope instead of hostility and negative energies, then we will learn the power of a prophet. It's just like tilling a soil. You see, if you till a soil and you pull the weeds out of a flower bed, the flowers are able to thrive. And as you water them and they get sunlight, they grow. And they grow healthy. And they look great. And when they blossom and bloom, it's just wonderful. The smell is just out of this world. It attracts bees, butterflies, and the likes. Pollination and the reproductive systems of life takes over. And life is thriving. And that's what you want to be. You want in every single situation, whether you are teaching a co-worker and equipping a co-worker to do their job or showing others what to do. You see, give people a hand up instead of a hand out. When somebody don't know how to find something, show them how to find it. Teach it how to find it and encourage them the next time to use and apply what you have taught them to learn how to do it themselves so that they in turn could go and leave a profit in someone else's life, so that they in turn could go and train somebody else. Learn to read, learn to look at instructions. Don't take things for granted. Learn to appreciate each other's time. When you appreciate others' time, people will appreciate your time. You will learn the power of a prophet. You see, what you do unto others, people are going to do unto you. I love loving on others because I want others to love me. I care for others, so others care for me. I respect others, and I demand that and expect that from others as well. I'm honest. I'm integral. I try to be neutral. I try to listen to both sides. I try to listen before I speak. I try to adhere to all what's around me. And then I pour buckets of love. I pour buckets of grace. I pour buckets of understanding into a situation. As I pour that into the situation, then I learn to understand the power of a prophet. You see, in everything that you do, you want to do it with the spirit of excellence. In everything that you do, you want to do it as if you're doing it to the honor and the glory of your Creator, because you are. You may not think that somebody's watching, but in every single thing that you do, He sees. And that's the ultimate thing that truly matters. When you understand the power of a prophet, when you understand the power of leaving things better than you met them, you will understand the grace and the love that percolates and flows out of you. And that grace and that love will attract others, will attract other like-minded people. And that's where your sphere of influence grows. And that's where you start geodotting all over the place. You start expanding and you start growing. It's very important in life that as we go through, we understand the beauty of not just looking at what others do to us, but what we are depositing. And if we go out there every day with buckets of love and learn to leave a prophet. I always tell people, if you are around me and you didn't learn something, it's not my fault, it's yours. Why? I make it a habit that whenever I'm talking to anyone, I leave nuggets of wisdom. I leave nuggets of grace. I leave nuggets of understanding. And if you're around me, you ask me a question, I'll answer. You see, if you don't know how to do a math problem, if you don't understand how to use a computer, if you don't understand how to do something and you figure I know and you ask me the question, I'll answer. But it's up to you to write down what needs to be written down. Make notes of what needs to be made a note of so you have it to use later. But anytime you're around me, anytime anybody is in my sphere of influence, you have access to me leaving a profit. And I practice doing that. I'm making this video right now, and a whole bunch of people will see it. And as they see it, it's made so that I could pour a profit, pour a blessing, pour grace, pour love into others. So I want you to go out there today and learn in every single situation to leave a profit, in every single situation to leave it better than you met it, in every situation to move in love, joy, and harmony. In every single situation, do it with a spirit of excellence, do it with a spirit of love, do it with a spirit of grace, because you're born to win. You're a champion in the making. You're a diamond in a field full of gemstones. And I believe in you, and I know you can win because you are a champion. So go out there and learn the power of a profit and sow and deposit in the lives of others. God bless you. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the subscribe button below. And when you hit the subscribe button, don't forget to select the bell, because as you select the bell, it will notify you whenever I add future videos. And don't forget, click on the like. I appreciate it. God bless you. Have a wonderful day.